Namaste friends, we are walking into the comprehensive solutions now. We are going to start with comprehensive solutions of salary chapter. I am in question number 33, page number 58. I am in question number 33 in page number 58, my dear friends. Mr. Sullivan furnishes the following information. Basic salary 10,000 per month. DA forming part 10,000 per month. Bonus 30,000. Commission 750 per month. He is provided with a furnished accommodation for which the employer deducts 1,200 per month. Cost of furnishing 25,000. Provided with gardener and sweeper for 1,000 per month. His personal bills amounting to 18,000 were paid by the company. He has been provided with a chauffeur-driven car measuring 1,000 cc. A sum of 250 is deducted from his salary every month and paid as professional tax by the company. Compute the taxable salary. Read through.
The professional tax is to be paid by the employer.
Employee, he will deduct from the company employee and pay it to the government. He is paying on behalf of employee only. Computation of taxable salary for the financial year 1920 or assessment year 2021. I start, my dear friends. Basic pay, it is 10,000 into 12, 1,20,000. Basic pay 10,000 per month, so 10,000 into 12, 1,20,000. PA, and interestingly it is fully forming part. Okay, again 10,000 into 12, 1,20,000. PA is forming part 10,000 into 12, 1,20,000. Bonus 30,000. Bonus 30,000. Commission 750 into 12, 9,000. Commission 750 into 12, 9,000. I hope you are clear till this. He is provided with a furnished accommodation for which the employer deducts 1,200, cost of furnishing 25,000. PV of RFA. PV of RFA. Perquisite value of RFA My dear friends, salary is nothing but the total of all these things because DA is forming part, basic pay plus DA plus all monetary receipts, commission and bonus. There is nothing like allowances other than DA here. Basic pay plus DA plus bonus plus commission takes you to salary. 15% of salary, 15% of salary is 41,815. 15% of salary is 41,815. 10% cost of furnishing, 10% cost of furnishing, 25,000 into 10%. 25,000 into 10%. Less amount recovered from the employee, okay, 1,200 they are deducting from his salary. So my total RFFA, that is including furnishing, will be 29,950. 29,950. I am repeating. So far, whatever we are will become a working note now. So far, whatever we have been working in a comprehensive question, it will become working note. Here, the informations are very simple. We know all these four things has to be taken for RFA computation because salary include basic pay plus DA forming part plus commission as plus all monetary receipts plus all other allowances to the extent they are. So 279. 15% of salary is 41,850. Cost of furnishing, amount recovered. So 29,950 I am getting. If you have a doubt, ask me. PV of gardener and sweeper, 1,000 per month, my dear friends. 1,000 into 12, 12,000. PV of gardener and sweeper, 1,000 into 12, 12,000. His personal insurance bills were paid by the company. Monetary obligation of employee paid by company, 18,000. These are his personal expenditure which are paid by the company, so it will be taxable, fully taxable. He was provided with a chauffeur driven car 1000 cc. In the absence of information, car is owned by the employer, expenses are incurred by the employer, car is used partly for official and partly for business purposes. Repeating, in the absence of information, car is owned by the employer, expenses are met by the employer, car is used partly official, partly personal. So, PV of car, it's 1000 cc, my dear friends. So, 1800 into 12. 1800 into 12. PV of driver is 900 into 12. So my dear friends, the total will be 32,400. The 32 chauffeur driven car is provided. For car 21,600. For driver 10,800. Total, you can have it as two different things also, or total as 32,400. Okay. The answer now I get is known as gross salary. The answer now I get is known as Gross salary. $3,71,315. 3,71,315. Deduction under section 16. Deduction under section 16. Standard deduction, we all know, is 50,000 flat. Standard deduction is 50,000 flat amount. Standard deduction 50,000. Professional tax, okay, 250 is deducted from every month. So 250 into 12, 3,000. Okay, okay. So my dear friends, it is 53,000 professional tax. Okay, net, or it is also known as taxable salary. Okay, is 3,18,350. 3,18,350. Have a look through.
Sir,
Go ahead.
in case house rent allowance is given, will we consider the commission here?
No, we will not consider. Good question.
So,
We will not consider. We will only consider commission if it is fixed percentage of turnover.
okay.
So this professional tax is actually for the employer or for the employees?
Employees, but employer is liable to deduct it from employee's salary and remit it to the government account.
Okay.
The actual amount recovered from employee. So it is borne by employee, but the responsibility is on the employer to get it and pay it.
Okay.
I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear and we can walk into the next question. Mr. Tantri Palan is employed in Virada Parva Limited on a monthly salary of 25,000, entertainment allowance and commission of 1,000 per month each. Company provides him the following benefits. Accommodation is provided to him in Delhi for whole of the year. Furniture costing 2,40,000 is provided from 1st of August. Personal loan of 5 lakhs was provided from 1st of July, on which the company charges 6.75%. The entire loan is outstanding and SBI rate is 12.75%. His son is allowed to use the motorcycle belonging to the company. The company had purchased it for 60,000 on 1st May 16. The motorcycle was finally transferred to the employee for 30,000 on 1st August 2019. Professional tax paid by employer on behalf of employee is 2,000. 2,000. Read the question. I want to again read it. Basic salary, entertainment allowance, commission. Accommodation for full year, whereas furniture is only for some 8 months. Personal loan, it is given only on 1st July. Usage of motorcycle as well as transfer of motorcycle is there. Usage of motorcycle and transfer of motorcycle is there. Till 31st July it is usage, from 1st August it is being transferred. Take a highlighter. Professional tax paid by the employer on behalf of employee 2000. Professional tax paid by the employer, it is not recovered from the employee. It is not recovered from the employee. Please understand. That is the main thing you have to mark and keep. It is not recovered from the employee. Okay? It is not recovered from the employee. Only the employer pays it. Professional tax paid by employer on behalf of employee 2000. What to do? This is a monetary obligation of employee paid by employer. This is a monetary obligation of employee paid by employer. So add it as a perquisite and then provide deduction under section 16(3). Either you can ignore the adjustment, but that is not the right manner to do it. The right manner to communicate to the examiner that, look, I know what you are asking for, is add it as a perquisite. This is a normally professional tax only employee has to pay. He has to pay to the employer and employer in turn will pay to the government. So here professional tax by employer on behalf of the employee. So it's a monetary obligation of employee met by employer. So add 2000 as a perquisite and reduce the same amount. Reduce 2000 from 16(3). I mean after gross. You want to try? You want to try?
Yes, sir.
Please try.
Sir,
Raja,
sir, if entertainment allowance of 1,000 is given each month, right?
yeah.
Since Tantri Palan is a government employee, will he be deducted from under
When is he a
section
government
60?
employee? He is employed with a company. He
Sir,
is not a government employee.
okay, sir. I was
Please keep doing. I will then join. I'll also do. Don't worry. But I want you to try it out once. Keep doing. Keep doing. How much is you got for transfer of motorcycle? How much you got for transfer of motorcycle? One answer is
12,000.
12,000. Any other answer? Okay, friends. transfer of motorcycle, okay, is coming under 10% straight line. The 12,000 answer was correct. Okay, it is coming under 10% and straight line. It is other asset. Okay, computer, electronic equipment, car, any other asset falls under 10% straight line. Okay, 10% straight line. Okay, I am giving you a detailed working note for that. Okay, leaving for 5 lines. Purchase on 1st May 2016, we are hitting at 60,000. Depreciation at 10% SLM for 3 years. 3 years is completed. May 2017, May 2018, May 2019. 3 full years is completed. So it becomes 30%. Okay, it becomes 30%. Okay, depreciation of 10% every year, SLM for 3 years. Okay, so value on the date of transfer is 42,000 less amount recovered from the employee is 32,000. Therefore PV of transfer will be 42 minus 30, 12,000. Therefore PV of transfer will be 12,000. Therefore, PV of transfer will be 12,000. Okay, that leads me to gross salary. That takes us to gross salary. That leads us to gross salary. Okay, deduction under section 6. Oh, sorry, I missed out something. Okay. Okay, PV of professional tax paid by employer is 2,000. Professional tax paid by employer is 2,000. Here I hit a gross salary. Gross salary. Deduction under section 16. Standard deduction 50,000.
The transfer of motorcycle, the amount has not changed. Sir.
Standard deduction 50,000. Professional tax is 2,000. Okay, so that leads me to net salary or taxable salary. $3,75,100. 3,75,100. Look through. If you want clarification on anything, I can provide.
So should we show the working note in the exam?
Yes, better. Yes, better.
Sir, can you explain the working note for transfer of motorcycle?
Yes, I can do that. It was purchased on 1st May 2016 for 60,000. This is falling under the category of other assets. This is falling in our explanation in the category of other assets. For other assets, original cost minus depreciation at the rate of 10% for every completed year, and the method is straight line. So if I go back to the question and see, it was purchased on 1st May 2016, transferred on 1st August 2016. So 3 years have lapsed. 3 years and some months should be left. 3 years. Each year I can charge 10% on the original cost. That is what is known as straight line method. Each year 6,000 is the depreciation. 60,000 into 10%. Each year 6,000 is the depreciation. So for 3 years it is 18,000. So the value on the date of transfer 42 less amount recovered 30. So that the PV of transfer becomes 12,000. The PV of transfer.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
sir, in professional tax, only the amount recovered should be reduced, right?
Amount recovered should only be reduced. When I have increased the 2,000 in his salary, it is automatically deducted from him. When I don't take I have two options. Not at all take it because there is no amount recovered and there is no payment. If I increase the salary by 2,000, have I paid it to him? No, I have paid it to the government. So I do by a technique of increasing up the top portion also by 2,000, reducing the bottom also by 2,000. That is what I did.
Okay, sir.
So usage of motorcycle, can you explain?
Usage of motorcycle is for April, May, June, July, 4 months. Usage of motorcycle April to July only. On 1st of August it gets transferred. So 60,000 original cost into 10% into 4 by 12. I am moving on, my dear friends. I am moving on. Question number 35. Mr. Viradan furnishes the following information. Basic pay 16,000 per month. DA 100% of basic pay, 50% forms part. Repeating, DA 100, how to read it? DA 100% of basic pay but 50% forms part. HRA 15,000 per month, rent paid 12,000 per month. Educational allowance 90 per month per child for 3 children. Transport allowance 12,000. Conveyance allowance 18,000, 60% official. Leave travel concession 8,000, amount spent 6,000. amount spent is the cost by shortest route. 8,000 they gave, 6,000 is the cost by shortest route, so 2,000 will become taxable. A watchman is provided by the company for 800 per month. Employer contributed 14% to PF. Interest credited by PF at the rate of 12% amounted to 2,400. His personal credit card bills met by the company 7,400. Company gifted him a mobile phone of 8,500 on his birthday. Compute the taxable salary. Patiently read through. Our friend is asking me a doubt. 1 minute. Kritika is asking me a doubt as to why we didn't provide deduction for entertainment allowance in question number 34. Entertainment allowance deduction, Kritika, is available only for government employees working in excise department, working in railways, working in goods and service tax department, working in okay, such people will only be getting entertainment allowance. Government employee, Supreme Court, High Court judges, everybody. So here he was working in a company. He was working in a company. Okay, so he will not be eligible to get any entertainment allowance. That's why I did not give any deduction.
Sir, in leave travel concession, which amounts should we take, sir? The actual spent amount is
The difference.
okay, sir. But only 6,000 is being spent.
So 2,000 is taxable. I gave you 8,000 thinking you will spend the entire 8,000. You only spend 6,000.
Okay.
Sir, PF, is it RPF?
RPF, yeah. Yeah. PF, RPF only. And the overall in the material, there are a lot of own questions. Okay. Not that I'm claiming that I can create a question. I'm just being very honest to you that while typing a question, laziness speaks. Okay, I want to do this, that, this, that, this, that. I type the question. Sometimes I might miss out on the key details. Okay, but in examination it will not happen. I haven't given the city, please. Please take it as metro. Please take it here and write it as metro. HRA. I forgot to give the city. Please take it as metro.
கொடுக்கலன்னா நம்ம அசியூம் பண்றது
இல்ல கொடுத்துருவாங்க. ரொம்ப எக்ஸாம் எல்லாம் ரொம்ப தெளிவா இருக்கும். Exams will not miss it. You won't believe me, but sometimes bracketல answer கூட கொடுக்குறாங்க. Shall we? It's a very nice question. Lot of understandings are there. So together we travel in the question. Shall I? Okay. Basic salary is 16,000 into 12, 1,92,000. 1,92,000. DA 100% of basic pay. DA 100% of basic pay. HRA, my dear friends, is received is 15,000 into 12, 1,80,000 less exempt under section 10 subsection 13A. Refer working note. Refer working note. Okay. HRA exemption. Refer working note. Leave one full side. Maybe 3/4 of a side is enough. But on a safer note, leave one full side. Okay. Wherever you are in the notebook, leave one side and come to working note for HRA. Okay. Working note 1 for HRA. Working note 1 for HRA. My dear friends, salary is equal to basic pay plus DA forming part. We all know in this question basic pay is 16,000 into 12. Okay, 1,92,000. So salary will be 1,92,000 plus 50% of this. Okay, am I clear? 2,88,000. Salary will be basic pay plus DA forming part. Okay, nothing but we all know the basic pay 1,92,000. We have already done that. Plus 1,92,000 into 50%. Okay, that will be treated as salary. So I am getting 2,88,000. Now going to the three conditions. A, actual HRA. We all know it is 15,000 per month. 15,000 into 12, 1,80,000. 15,000 into 12, 1,80,000. B. Okay, B. My dear friends, rent paid minus 10% of salary. Rent paid minus 10% of salary. Rent paid is 12,000 per month minus 10% of salary. Okay, 1,15,200. C, 50% of salary. 50% of salary, nothing but 2,88,000 into 50%, 1,44,000. In this three, whichever is minimum, put a box. In this three, whichever is minimum, please put a box. And come to the main answer. Less exempt. Refer working note. We all know 115,200 is the minimum. So the taxable component will be 1,80,000 minus 115,200. Any doubt, please ask me. Whatever we did as main answer becomes a working note. That's all. So 1,80,000 minus 115,200. Educational allowance. I want all of you to concentrate. 90 into 3 into 12. 3,240. Educational allowance 3,240. Less exempt. Less exempt. Less exempt. Please understand. The whole class, please understand. It cannot be 100 into 2 into 12. Because what is given itself is only 90 rupees. Repeating, my dear friends, the exemption cannot be 100, okay? Because what is given per child is not 100, it is less than. Suppose what is given per child is 100, 100 is exempt. What is given by per child is 150, 100 is exempt. 200, 100 is exempt. What is given per child is only 90 rupees. What is given per child is only 90 rupees. So only 90 rupees can be claimed as exemption. When what is given is less than 100, that can only be claimed. So 90 into 2 into 12. So the answer will be 1080. The answer will be 1080. Repeating. Educational allowance, what is provided is only 90 rupees. Suppose if there is only 2 children, imagine a situation. Suppose if there is only 2 children here and you are getting 2,160. Can I give you 2,400 as exemption now? What you received is only 2,160. Can I? So, when the amount received per child is less than 100, that can only stand exempt. When the amount given per child is less than 100, that can only stand exempt. So, the exempt amount is 2160, leaving you with a taxable component of 1080. Leaving you with a taxable component of 1080. Fully taxable 12,000. Conveyance allowance 18,000. Less exempt taxable component 7,200. Taxable component 7,200. Anybody not understanding so far, please ask me. So I hope we are all following. Okay. Now allowances are over. PV of LTC, very simple. I gave him 8,000. He spent only 6,000. So 2,000 he should have returned to me, or it is a benefit to him. So I will. If he has spent the entire 8,000, fine. No benefit accrues to him. But he has not spent the entire 8,000. He has spent only 6,000. 2,000 taxable. PV of watchman. 800 into 12, 9,600. I'll come to PF little later. Okay. Personal credit card bills met by the employer 7,400. Credit card bills met by employer 7,400. 7,400. Company gifted him a mobile phone worth 8,500. Gift, okay, 8,500 less exempt value 5,000. Okay, so the taxable value will be 3,500. The taxable value will be 3,500. I hope the class is going well. Up to this, they are understanding. excess contribution by employer to RPF. Excess contribution by employer to RPF. Friends, working note 2. Excess contribution by employer to RPF. Excess contribution by employer to RPF. This time I am doing an elaborate working note. Next time onwards, it is straightly in the main question itself. Salary, the same as HRA. We know the formulas are the same for RPF, everything, 2,88,000. Actual contribution at 14%. Actual contribution at 14%. Employer has contributed 14%. Actual contribution, we can see in the question, okay, employer has contributed 14% to PF. Okay, actual contributed 14%, less allowable contribution is only 12%. Allowable contribution is only 12%. Allowable contribution at the rate of 12% is only 12%. Therefore, excess is 5760. Therefore, excess is 5760. I am repeating, my dear friends. I am repeating. Actual contribution at the rate of 14% is 40,320. Maximum allowable contribution is at the rate of 12%, 34,560. Therefore, the excess is 5760. Okay. Next question onwards, we will not do the working note. We will just do 2,88,000 into 2%. What is allowed is 14%. I mean, what is contributed is 14%. What is allowed is 12%. 2% extra, 2,88,000 into 2%, we'll get the answer. First question, I want you to be detailed in understanding. So I am doing, but you need not do a working note for these things. It's waste of time. 2,88,000 into 2%. You know what is salary into the excess percentage, you will get the answer. Excess interest credited by fund. Excess interest, my dear friends, credited by fund. The question says, interest credited by the provident fund at the rate of 12% is 2,400. At the rate of 12% is 2,400. What percentage it is allowed, my dear friends?
9.5%.
Louder,
0.5.
0.5%.
9.5% it is allowed. 9.5% it is allowed. Working note number 3, excess interest. Interest at the rate of 12%. Interest at the rate of 12% is 2,400. Allowed is 9.5%. So, if 2,400 is 12%, what is 9.5%? If 2,400 is 12%, what is 9.5%? So, the excess will be 500 rupees. Excess will be 500 rupees. I am repeating the computation. If 12% is equal to 2,400, okay? If 12% is equal to 2,400, 9.5% is equal to what? That is what is allowed. The remaining is excess. Excess contribution 500. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
if the amount is not given, the person.
You cannot compute.
Oh.
For interest only you are asking, no?
Yes, sir.
They
Interest.
will give you. They will give you. They cannot be without giving you. Or at least they should give you what is the deposit standing in the account. Only one deduction, standard deduction. So there is no tax on employment, 50,000 net or taxable salary. Any doubt, ask me.
Sir,
Go ahead.
sir, how PF is RPF, sir?
I should have given it as RPF. It is, they will give you to you only as RPF. I just typed it as PF. It is RPF.
Okay.
Sir, no, the DF forming part.
DA?
Forming partner.
Forming partner. Let us go to the terminal benefit. Okay, gratuity or leave encashment. Main gratuity தான். Gratuity compute பண்றதுக்கு will they include DA or not is what is known as forming part. Forming part of retirement benefits. That is what is the meaning of forming part. Pension compute பண்றதுக்கு for the company, not for you as an exemption, but pension compute பண்றதுக்கு whether they will take the DA or not. So there are two types of DA. Company can say, I will not take this DA for your retirement benefits, not forming part. I will take this DA for retirement benefits, forming part. I will take half of it for retirement benefits, other half I will not take. Partly forming part, partly not forming part.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Go ahead.
sir, what is the difference between deduction and exemption, sir?
Yeah, I know that shit you asked me. It's a long journey we have to travel before knowing that.
Oh,
Yeah, I know you asked it. I can only explain you in the month of July or August. Long travel before you understand it.
So,
Go ahead.
so you said that every allowance has a specific monetary purpose.
Yes.
So for dearness allowance, what is the purpose?
You want to know it? Right. That
Is it for the retirement benefit?
no. What is the retirement benefits computation is different. As you ask me, why every allowance has a purpose. What is the purpose of DNS allowance? You know how it is answered. That is, these are essentials for you to go to office. Your cosmetics, your accessories. For all these things, that allowance is paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
சார் அப்ப டியர்னஸ் அலவன்ஸ் பாய்ஸுக்கு கிடையாதா சார்?
ஏன்பா உனக்கு காஸ்மெட்டிக்ஸ் ஆக்சசரிஸ் தானே கிடையாது. உனக்கு ஒரு ஷூ வேணும், உனக்கு ஒரு ஆஃபீஸ் போறதுக்கு ஒரு டை வேணும். ஃபார் யுவர் ஆஃபீஸ் யூ ஹாவ் டு ஹாவ் அ நீட் பேக், comb your hair, இதெல்லாம் இருக்குல்ல உனக்கும்?
Yes, sir.
நீ நேச்சுரலி பியூட்டிஃபுல்லா இருக்கலாம்டா ராஜா, எங்களுக்குலாம் தேவைன்னு வச்சுக்கலாமா? Yeah, somebody else was asking me a doubt.
Sir, I have another doubt.
Go ahead.
Sir, on this net or taxable salary, whatever the amount we are calculating, on that, how much percent will be considered as tax?
I will not answer those things now. Okay? From level 2, we will go to level 3, level 4, not 2 to 8. Though I understand, I appreciate your inclusiveness to learn, but wait is my answer for that.
Okay, sir.
Sir, if gross salary is less than 50,000 means excess amount can we claim anywhere?
இந்த மாதிரி நீ கேப்பேன்னு தெரிஞ்சுதான்டா லாலியே இப்படி சொல்றாங்க. What is the deduction?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Right, friends? Okay? Right. From the following information of Mr. Uttiran, compute his taxable salary. Basic salary, DA 5,000 per month, 50% forms part. That is how you have to read it. DA 50%, 5,000 illa. DA 5,000 per month, 50% forms part. CCA, medical allowance, conveyance allowance, bonus, commission, HRA in Raichur. This time I have given, okay? Raichur, okay? The following perks are granted. Interest-free housing loan 6 lakhs SBI rate, marriage loan 3 lakhs SBI rate. Allowed to use the video camera of the company purchased for 60,000. He owns. Who owns the car? The employee. Information is given about the employee. He owns a car of 1000 cc for which employer reimbursed the expenses. Total expenses 26,000. Mobile bill settled by the company 14,000. He and the employer contribute 15% towards RPF. He as well as the employer contribute 15% towards RPF. Never worry about employees' contribution. Never worry about employees' contribution. What did I say yesterday? If suppose 8,000 is the salary, 15% of 8,000, 1,200 PF contribution. I will not pay you 8,000. I will only pay you 6,800. Please understand, if 8,000 is the salary, 1,200 is the PF. For example, I am telling you, I am not going to give you 8,000. I am only going to start pay you 6,800. But you are taxable for 8,000. Because in your name only I am depositing that 1,200. I am not taking it to my home. It is coming back to you in some other shape. So, always basic salary is taxable on gross basis. So, you will tax the entire 8,000. Never worry about employee. In all questions it will come. He as well as the employer contribute. Never worry about employee's contribution. Forget it. It is already taxed. Only employer's contribution you should worry. Second thing which I want to make it clear, he as well as the employer contributes 15%, means each of them contribute 15%. It is not 7.5%, 7.5%. It is each of them contributing 15%. Employees part, forget. Employers part 3% excess should be taken. employees part 3% extra should be taken. Interest credited by the fund 12%, tax on employment deducted and paid 200 per month. Read through. Can you try? Okay? I'll give you some.
Yes.
15 minutes. Take it to try it well. Never worry. After that, we will work out. Don't worry. Try it out. But I want the system to continue. That is, you sending me the answer. If I need, I will take up a snap because I want to understand what mistake you are doing so that I can correct it also. Okay. So please don't worry about doing a mistake and keep sending me the solution. Then if I ask for a snap, send it to me. Okay. My dear friends, the answer goes like this. Basic pay 96,000. Honestly, everybody got it right. Okay. DA 60. CCA 24, medical allowance 6,000. So somebody has given this as exemption. Irrespective of information, medical allowance and all are fully taxable. Conveyance allowance fully exempt. Bonus, commission, HRA received is 72,000. Exempt, my dear friends, is salary. You should not take the commission part of it. Do not take commission. It is not paid as a fixed percentage of turnover. It is not paid as a fixed percentage of turnover. So the salary part will become 1,26,000. Okay. Actual HRA received 72,000. Rent paid minus 10% of salary is 47,400 and 40% of salary since it is ratio. Salary is basic pay of 96 and 50% of DA. So HRA exempt is 47,400 making 24,600 taxable. Interest free and marriage loan. In some notebook, I did not see both these things. It is interest-free housing loan and interest-free marriage loan fully taxable. Usage of camera, okay, and PV of car. Neela, I think PV of car, you had taken the entire 26,000. No, employee owned car, employer incurring expenditure, car partly official, partly personal. The working is actual expenses minus 1,800 or 2,400 to 12 as the case may be. Mobile bills are not perquisite. Majority of you have written it correctly. Okay. Excess contribution, the same salary computation as like HRA. Because you saw here itself, we know in the, when we summed up the for PF, HRA, gratuity, everything same computation of salary. So 1,26,000 into 3%, excess interest credited and the final answer. Any doubt, any working you want, please let me know.
So can you please show the upper half?
Yeah, sure.
Sir, in that DA is 50% only farming part, right? So you
Yeah.
have written 60,000.
Yeah, here it is fully taxable. DA, whether forming part of DA is 5,000 per month. 5,000 into 12, 60,000 for. What is forming part is only essential for working note calculation and nothing to do with the main answer.
So we'll take it as full.
Yeah. Taxable is full. DA, if you look at our theory also you have written, okay friends, okay. If you look at, general category 2 allowances, fully DA, this is taxable whether forms part or not. There are two types of DA, forming part and not forming part. So where is this forming part coming? This forming part is fully for this, how did I compute the HRA exemption? I took only forming part. How did I compute excess PF contribution? I took only forming part. Gratuity, I will take only forming part. RFA, I will take only forming. Forming part is only for computation, but when it comes to DA, the entire DA becomes taxable.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Raja?
sir, that commission, it is expressed in percentage only, will be considering in salaries, right?
The
For
wording
HRA
should
completion.
be as a turnover, as a percentage of turnover. At least they should give either the wordings or the turnover and the commission percentage.
Okay.
Just the commission does not mean it is paid as a percentage of turnover.
But it is fixed, right? Like 1,000 per month is fixed.
Yeah, that will not be taken. Only commission as a fixed percentage of turnover can be taken. Fixed amount illa, fixed percentage of turnover. Yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
அப்போ கமிஷன் பெர்சன்டேஜா கொடுக்கலனா அதை எடுக்கவே மாட்டோம்.
For HRA computation, I will not take. If you remember, my dear friend, in after working out the first question, when we worked out the first question, okay, if you we took the salary for 15% salary, we took 2,79,000. At that time, we took that commission because their monetary receipt. At that time itself, our friend asked, had it been an HRA question, you would not have taken the commission because that is not as a fixed percentage of turnover. That is why the formula differs between salary.
Okay, sir.
Friends, I am reading.
Sir, can you show the
Yeah, sure, 100%.
lower part of the answer?
You want me to scroll up?
No, sir. Okay, sir.
Reading the next question, my dear friends. The following are the details given by Mr. Keechagan for the previous year. Basic pay, DA, children education allowance, commission, DA, they are given 12,000 and 7,000 forms part. Commission, entertainment allowance, traveling allowance, free clothes means gift. Free clothes means gift, my dear friends. It's gift. He has been provided with RFA along with watchman and cook for whom the company pays 400 per month per person. So RFA separately, watchman cook separately. The company furnishes the accommodation for 20,000 and this apart they have taken an air conditioner on hire from September for which the company pays 550 as rental. Medical reimbursement 25,000, out of which 6,000 is spent in government hospital. The company transferred to him motor car on completion of 10 years of employment for rupees 40,000. Car was purchased for 3 lakhs. He will, as well as his employer, his own contribution, forget it. Contribute 15% to RPF, interest credited 16 to 50, compute taxable salary. Read through. So RFA has two type of furnishing. One is cost of furniture is also given, higher charges is also given. Medical reimbursement along with the government hospital. We all know government hospital is exempt. Motor car is not provided to him. He has been given a transferred motor car. There is no usage or there is no PV of car. There is only PV of transfer of car there and P of contribution. Okay, your time starts now. Okay, your time starts now. Again, 15 minutes. I'm not answering any question this time. You have to do it yourself. Okay. After 15 minutes, just text me the answers so that I'm also going down and coming back in 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Please stay on.
Sir, you're on mute.
Oh, okay. Okay, friends, I go to the answers. I'll go to the answers, friends. Okay, before going into the answers, there are some. I'm very happy that majority of you have done transfer of car very well. Some of you have done a mistake on RFA. Apart from the mistake I am going to tell, some of you, other than that, in that calculation, you have done a mistake. But those things will be corrected once we practice more. That and all is not at all an issue. I'm happy that all of you are doing absolutely well. But I mean it, I really mean it, my dear friends, that I miss classroom. I miss to teach this in the physical classroom, okay, right, where I will ensure that that whole page is scratched once, okay, and we are all good friends. So scratch that whole page for the mistake which all of us has done. All of us, there is no sparing. All of us has done one mistake, and the silence of impact will not accept these mistakes. Okay, so it is a very and as soon as I say, please go and bang yourself in the nearby wall. Okay, children education allowance 130 per month for 2 children, not per child. How come all of you got 720 taxable? 130 per month for 2 children. Where did you read it as 130 per month per child for 2 children? 130 per month for 2 children, per child 65 rupees, which is fully exempt. But you all taxed 720 rupees, you know. You all taxed 720, and Neela, I think you have not taken per month, you have just put 60. Okay. You have all taxed 720 rupees. No sparing, not even one is out of it. Every one of the answer which I checked. So I did not point out that mistake to you. Other than that, whatever mistake was there, I was pointing, because this is a universal mistake you have done. This is a universal mistake. It is known as horse mentality. நம்ம பார்த்தோம்னா நமக்கு அப்படிதான் தோணும். Okay, 130 per month, 2, 130 பார்த்தோம், 2 பார்த்தோம், over. It is because of which your RFA went wrong, because you have taken 720 for calculation, whereas it is only 0. Because of which your RFA went wrong. Please remember, it is 130 per month for 2 children, and it is not per child. So it is only 65 per child, which means it is fully exempt. That 65 is going to get exempt. Naram Gudika Paitya. What, Bharati? Okay, not 1 or 2. All of you have done this mistake. Universally, all of you have done the mistake. So there is another philosophy also. If majority does that mistake, that is correct. Okay. So don't immediately go into that our wrong mentality of let's change the question, sir. Okay. So don't go to that mentality, please. Okay. It is nil is the children education allowance. I was waiting for Samyukta's answer. She didn't send me. Okay. I'm sure because PSBB la thappa poda matanga. Okay. So wholly exempt. Okay, as it is per child is only 165. Do not read it as 130 per child. It is only 130 for both the children, 2 children. So the entire amount will be exempt, and this is how your RFA calculation will go. Other things, majority of you have done it correctly. Any doubts, please ask me. I hope you all got this answer. 739,039 now, because this will become 0 and the salary for the purpose of RFA will be basic pay of 4,10,000 plus DA 7,000 into 12 plus commission 20,000, entertainment allowance 9,600, traveling allowance 13,000. So put together, I am getting 5,36,600. 15% is 80,490. 10% cost of furnishing and furniture taken on higher charges from September. All these things put together 86,340, or you can get two answers, 80,490. That is also correct. I saw in many notebooks you do RFA separately, furnishing separately. Perfectly understandable. Perfectly fine. Cook and watchman, medical reimbursement, transfer of motor car, okay, 58,304. Transfer of motor car 58,304. I think Ovia, you stopped here. You should work up to here. Okay. Otherwise, almost all of you got this correct. Okay. Almost all of you got this correct. That is 58,304. Okay. And the excess contribution is 14,820. Excess interest credited. So I'm getting a gross, deduction and net. I hope you got it. Friends, I'll stop here.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, the transfer of motor car மட்டும் ஒரு டைம் explain பண்றீங்களா sir? அது
கண்டிப்பா.
completed years தானே sir பண்ணனும்?
ஆமா, 1/1/2014 வாங்கியிருக்கோம். We got purchased year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. 5 years completed. Up to 1/1/2019, 5 years completed.
Okay, okay, sir. Now 4 years மட்டும் தான் போட்டு.
Yeah, I understood. I understood as soon as you wrote 82, 880.
Sir,
Go ahead.
Sir, the excess paid by the employer is 2%.
Is excess for excess, the salary definition is basic pay plus DA forming part. 4,10,000 plus 84,494 into 3%.
How is it 3%, sir?
15% is contributed, 12% is allowed, so 3%.
13% is allowed. Sir.
No, that is interest.
Oh, okay.
Contribution is 15%.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm unable to. No, we are unable to listen. Can you text me? I'll answer that question of our friend. I'll continue on Tuesday morning because my eyes are burning for a long time. So I'll continue on Tuesday morning. Okay. I'll answer that question. I'm waiting for that question.